everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Rain or Shine. Last autumn, my husband and I traveled for 10 days around the Dolomites, one of the most amazing destinations in Italy. We started our trip in the charming town of Castelroto, from where we visited the idyllic alto-adige and climbed the impressive Seceda mountain. Then we moved to the dreamy Val di Funes, where we stayed in a farm for 2 nights. Afterwards, we continued our trip exploring many other places, including the famous Lake Braies and the windy roads that cross the breathtaking Passo Gial. This is the 4th and last episode of our Dolomites trip. Stay tuned because we still have to share with you some of the most incredible natural places that we've seen in our life. Thanks for joining us in another adventure. All the locations in this video are very near Cortina d'Ampezzo. Although Lago di Antorno is a small lake, it offers mystical views of the Dolomites. What better way to spend an early morning than to be in a magical place, witnessing the sun proudly rising up behind the imposing Italian Alps, bringing a beautiful light that reflects on the clear and calm water of an alpine lake. After eating a quick breakfast, we headed to the main destination of our day, one that was gonna take our breath away literally and figuratively, the unique Tre Cime di Lavaredo. This is our situation right now. The traffic is so bad and it's not even high season. We were expecting that the place would be quiet in the early morning, just like on our previous experiences in other places in the Dolomites. However, we were greeted by an already long line of vehicles in the road to Tre Cime. During summer, be sure that you come here really early if you want to be able to park your car, as this place is getting more and more famous every year. Before we started our trek, I noticed that there were visitors of different ages: children, elders, and young adults. There are various trekking trails around the area, and you can choose whatever suits your level of fitness and time availability. The Tre Cime di Lavaredo, which means 3 peaks, are among the most famous summits for climbing in the world, and are probably the best-known mountain group in the Italian Alps. The 3 peaks are called Cima Piccola or Little Peak, Cima Grande or Big Peak, Cima Ovest or Western Peak. The Cima Grande has an elevation of 2,999 meters. It's difficult to understand with images how huge they really are. Some of the mountains around Tre Cime reminded me of the landscapes in Lord of the Rings. I could imagine Mordor while looking at the stunning Cadini di Misurina. The parking of Tre Cime is located in the south side of the peaks, next to the Rifugio Auronzo. From there, we walked for 30 minutes through an easy trail until the Rifugio Lavaredo. The refuges are closed at the end of October, so we just sat down for a while and enjoyed the foods that we brought with us. Afterwards, we kept walking uphill for around 20 minutes to the top of the Forcella Lavaredo. Here we had the opportunity to get inside one of the numerous tunnels that the soldiers built during World War I, as this area was part of the front line between Italy and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. There are many caves such as this in the Dolomites. They were built during the First World War. From this point, we continued our trekking, mainly descending towards the Rifugio Locatelli. It should take around 40 minutes to reach the refuge. Be very careful if there is ice on the path, as it's very easy to fall and hurt yourself. While in the wilderness, don't do anything risky or you may put yourself and others in danger. We felt so lucky to be there alone, listening to the magical silence of nature.
We have just arrived to our car from the Rifugio Locatelli, where we have watched an amazing sunset. We have walked for 1 hour and 40 minutes. It was already dark, but the stars were shining on the sky, and I think it was worth it again.
Yes, I'm so tired.
That's why she's not talking.
For dinner, we met our Italian friends in San Vito di Cadore, where we ate again in a restaurant that we showed in our previous vlog. We went back here because the food was tasty and affordable.
Then, lasagna or moussaka?
Lasagna.
No more moussaka for you.
Cinque Torri, which means 5 towers, is a group of huge mountain rocks located in the southwest area of the valley of Cortina d'Ampezzo, next to Averao Mountain. This area is well known for being a paradise for mountain sports, especially ski in the winter months. Cinque Torri is part of the wider Dolomites super ski zone, as well as rock climbing and hiking during the rest of the year. Today, this is a place to enjoy nature, but not long time ago, this was the scene of some of the hardest battles of the White War. During the World War I, the Italian and Austro-Hungarian troops fought each other in these beautiful mountains, both losing more soldiers due to the winter weather than to the fire of the enemy. The open-air museum that has been recently rebuilt with testimonies and constructions from that period is a must-visit to understand a conflict whose tunnels, trenches, and explosions modified forever the shape of these mountains. As the Italian troops once did, from Cinque Torri we can direct our eyes towards the Falzarego Pass, the impressive Lagazzui, and the immense Tufana di Roses, where the Austrian soldiers were trying to defend their position. We will visit these important historic places in the future and share with you more interesting stories about the heroes that bravely fought here. Sometimes we find incredible people when we travel that make our trip much more memorable. Mario and Enrica, the owners of the apartment that we rented for our stay in Cortina d'Ampezzo, are some of the best hosts that we ever had. We strongly advise their cozy apartment perfectly located outside Cortina, especially if you want a more affordable and independent accommodation in this area. Mario and Enrica were so kind to invite us for a lovely lunch in their home. We had a fun time sharing stories while eating a delicious meal prepared by Enrica.
Vicino a tua moglie.
Grazie.
Prego.
Mario Dibona is renowned certified mountain guide and Italian national instructor, Knight of the Italian Republic for Sports Achievements, member of the historical mountaineering group Scoiattoli of Cortina, and founder of the Dolomites Ski Rock Guiding Group. He has climbed some of the highest mountains in the world, including Mount Everest. You can find more information about Mario's impressive achievements in his website, as well as his activities that his company offers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
If you visit the main square of Cortina, you can see the statue to honor the memory of one of Mario's ancestors. Angelo Dibona was one of the greatest pioneers of climbing and is responsible for many first ascents in the Alps. Clearly, climbing is in Mario's blood.
To Nepal, but I didn't climb Everest.
Questo è un premio che mi hanno conferito il Presidente della Repubblica Italiana, al tempo era il Presidente napolitano, per meriti sportivi perché ho fatto un sacco di arrampicate in giro per il mondo e sono diventato praticamente Cavaliere della Repubblica Italiana. Perciò adesso mi posso conferire Cavaliere della Repubblica Italiana. Questo è un premio abbastanza importante che è molto prestigioso, molto prestigioso e molto bello.
Incredibile.
Incredibile. Mario and Enrica were very kind and generous to show us where he currently works. Cortina 360 offers numerous activities in the Dolomites, whether it's indoor or outdoor, both in winter and summer. You can be sure that you will be accompanied by experts in the industry. For the daredevils, you can try some of their adrenaline-pumping activities such as ice climbing, alpine skiing, or an even more thrilling adventure, heli ski. But if you're someone who prefers the warmer weather of Italy, during summer you can still do many activities with Cortina 360, such as mountaineering and climbing. As for me who has fear of heights, I tried an indoor activity which is wall climbing.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2.
also have a bar where you can relax after a tiring climb. We were supposed to walk around the town and take some videos, but it started raining and it's very foggy. You cannot really see the town right now. So we're just gonna head back to the apartment, prepare our things for tomorrow, and we'll come early in the morning before we head to Lake Como. Chano woke up before sunrise to take some videos and pictures of the city. We will return to Cortina in the future to show better this jewel of the Veneto region, located in an alpine valley in the heart of the Dolomites, an area historically known as one of the best mountain and winter sports resorts in the world. Among many important events, Cortina d'Ampezzo hosted the Winter Olympics in 1956 and will repeat for a second time in 2026, co-hosting them with Milan. Before picking me up to leave Cortina and continue our trip, Chano had the crazy idea to drive the snowy and windy road until the Ponte through Curto. This is the end of our trip. I hope you enjoyed watching our Dolomites videos. This has been one of the most memorable trips in our lives. 10 days are not enough to explore all the beautiful places that these mountains offer. We will for sure come back here in the future during spring and winter. Arrivederci, Dolomites. Ciao! From Cortina, we drove to one of the most famous lakes in Italy, Lago di Como. Thanks for watching. Please help support our channel by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Join us again on our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, rain or shine.